Are we ready?
Ready?
Yes. Go ahead.
Hi, this is Barbara Thompson, keeping it 147 on 47. Hi, I'm here at the historical Black Wall Street, where we all get together as entrepreneurs, all raised. We are a multicultural events here, and we also have a power lunch here. Every third Thursday, we have vendors, we have people that are business orientated, and we socialize and network how we're going to solve the financial problems of our historical people. Now, Mark is the chairman. Mark Allen is the chairman of this place. This is Mark Allen right here, and he is with the, everybody knows her name. I'm not
Reverend Willie T. Barrow.
Reverend Willie T. Barrows.
We have a foundation here for her, don't we?
And then we have the mother of the chairman, which is Mark Allen's mother. And she has, I met 3 of her children. They are very beautiful, and they work together. That's a beautiful thing about the kids are working together, leaving a good name for their mother. Now,
and you know what I like? I like the fact that we just had that in memory of Ollie, that Evans Allen. You know, we have a awards thing now in Ollie Evans' name, and we have an awards for Reverend Willie T. Barrow and their names. And so, you know, when they do have these power luncheons, it's really good that they award some of the ladies who are activists throughout the community. They get an award, and that's what they have started that here. That's good for women who are out here doing something, to get something that makes sense from a black organization. You know, we don't have to wait till white people give us accolades. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I wanted to finish telling you about Mark Allen. He's a veteran activist. Mark Allen is chairman and chief operation officer of the National Black Wall Street. Also, he is popular blog spot publishes on the Blacklist Club, and his club is called And the Ordinary People Said on ChicagoNow.com.
What is that called?
The Blacklist Club.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's on what now?
His blog is called And the Ordinary People Said on ChicagoNow.com.
Wow, I didn't even know that. See?
Well, you learn something new every day.
Hey, man.
Allen is a veteran activist with over 40 years in the civil rights movement. He has worked extensively with many of the historic figures which were key national staff and allies of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Most notably, the Reverend Jesse Jackson Sr., Reverend Willie T. Barrows, and many others. He was one of the youth coordinators of the historic 83rd and 87 campaign of the Harold Washington, who was Chicago's first black mayor.
Really?
He was one of the first to work with Barack Obama as the Chicago Community Organizer. He was the youngest nighttime talk show host on the legendary Black Talk radio show WVON AM. Mark made college broadcast history as an award-winning radio personality called The Soul of Macomb on the radio station, WIUM-FM, WHEN-AM. He made college broadcast history as the first program director for the new campus radio station at Western Illinois University in Macomb, Illinois. He continues his work for the civil rights of African American and poor people on local, state, and national level. Mr. Allen founded the Reverend T. Barrow Consumer Education and Consumer Action Project of National Black Wall Street, Chicago. Some of the other initiatives include his roles as founder, leader, organizer, Illinois Voter Registration Civil Education Project, and the chief of staff to Reverend Michael Carter, national chairman of the National Black Wall Street, USA, and chairman of Community Reinvestment Organization Project of the Monroe Foundation.
Oh, excuse me, talk louder and slower so we'll get it.
Also, he has held professional positions with the Illinois Department of Human Rights, Midwestern Academy Organizer Training Institute, Citizen Action, Political Action, Policy Organizer, and National Coalition on Black Voter Participation.
Whoa.
Mr. Allen Was also listed in the 2012 edition of Who's Who in Black Chicago.
Oh.
The Reverend Al Sharpton calls Mark Allen one of Chicago's legendary political activists and one of the best organizers of his generation.
Wonderful.
Mr. Mark Allen earned his bachelor's degree in mass communication from Western Illinois University. He is a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. He has 2 children, son Marcus and daughter Dania. And he also was instrumental of obtaining $20,000 for Andrea Monique Thompson to go to Dillon University, which is my daughter.
Whoa.
And I'm indebted to him for that.
Wonderful.
That's why I support him, because he is someone you should know in the hood that's keeping it good.
Hey.
Now, we had a power lunch here, and we had the famous Mary Mitchell, journalist of the Chicago Sun-Times. Miss Mitchell was born Mary A. Duncan on May 23rd, 1949 in Clarksdale, Mississippi. Mitchell's mother, Carrie Williams Duncan, and father, Joseph Duncan, struggled to raise their 10 children in Chicago public housing, Dearborn Homes, and Clarendale's home. Mitchell, the eldest of twins, loved to read as she helped raise her siblings. Mitchell attended Ernestine Elementary School and Wendell Phillips Upper Grade Center. At Dunbar Vocational High School, Mitchell joined a girls group called the Exquisite Ladies Club, which put emphasis on good grades, not having babies in service.
What? Just a minute, hold up, stop there. She's from Dunbar too, huh?
Yes.
What year did you know?
1967.
Girl, I'm a Dunbar 1965 night school graduate. Read slower and louder.
Mitchell was hired by People's Gas as a mailroom clerk. Starting at Wilson Junior College in 1968, Mitchell transferred to Chicago Teachers College, Chicago State University that same year. Mitchell became the first African-American legal secretary at a major Chicago law firm, save for a song. She eventually quit her job as a secretary after 20 years of service, taking writing courses at Columbia College and encouraged Carol Host and P.J. Bednasco. Mitchell landed a successful internship with the Chicago Sun-Times in 1990.
Whoa.
Graduating with her B.A. degree in journalism from Columbia College in 1991, Mitchell was hired full-time by Chicago Sun-Times covering educational issues. Mitchell's 5-part series on Chicago Vocational High School earned her award from the National Association of Black Journalism from 1993 to 1995. Mitchell covered City Hall, reporting on Operating Silver Stellar. Since the start of her column in
read slower though.
I can't read slow.
But you have to read a little slower. So
Mitchell, like Carl Roy and Vernon Jarrett before her, has attracted a large and diverse readership. Mitchell also cultivated a substantial national following via the internet, receiving an average of 900 emails per week from readers.
Whoa.
Mitchell was recipient of numerous journalism awards, including the Award of Excellence from National Association of Black Journalism, the Studs Terkel Award from the Chicago Media Workshop, and Peter Lazargo Award from the Chicago Headliner Club. Mitchell was a frequent guest panelist on television and radio programs, a president of Chicago Association of Black Journalism, and a member of the Association of Women Journalism.
Whoa.
And someone you should know.
Hey, now.
Now, we have the pleasure of doing a biography of Miss Jessica Pershing Kane. Jessica Pershing Kane is the president of Kane's Barber Carters, located at 365 East 51st Street on the south side of Brownsville community. If anybody don't know, it's 51st and King Drive.
Really? I know.
Barber College was established by the founder Leroy Kane in September 1985.
Whoa.
Kane Barber College has been training young men and women for 30 years. Leroy Kane retired in 1999, and Jessica Pearson Kane as the new president in 2000. Jessica Pearson Kane holds a Bachelor of Arts of Education from Bishop College and Bachelor of Science with an emphasis in dietetics from Chicago State University. Jessica taught at Kenwood High School in 1972 and was appointed the first African-American manager of customer service at Sara Lee Bakery with 50 employees under her supervision. Jessica has also been a licensed barber for over 20 years. Jessica began dreaming of a barber college for men and women, requiring a more individual approach to learning professional hairstyling. A college teaching more than just cutting hair, a college providing the comprehensive, up-to-date techniques and information now needed by barber professional needs. Under the leadership of Ms. Pearson Kane, the college has grown to the largest enrollment in the state of Illinois. Kane Barber College is accredited by the Accreditation Commission of the State of Illinois and licensed by the state of Illinois.
Wonderful. Just take your time, Just read slower and louder. We got
Pearson
time.
King
This
sits
is
on the
historical.
boulevard of 51st Street Business Association and a member of the Professional Women's Network and has been a steward member of Trinity United Church of Christ for 33 years, receiving the right-hand fellowship from Pastor Emeritus and the Reverend Jeremiah H. White Jr. in 1982. Jessica has also graciously accepted an advisory committee position on the newly formed not-for-profit agency Assertive Intelligent Motivation, whose ambition is to remove the guns and drugs from the streets of Chicago. Jessica Pearson Kane has one daughter, Brittany Kane Ishmael, which is the vice president of Kane Barber College.
Wonderful. Keep it up. Now go ahead up. I mean, you know.
And I also want to talk about Juan Brown, who cured himself from
Prostate cancer.
Prostate cancer.
Al Brown.
Al Brown. And later on, he just recently died, October 10th, from another disease.
People can now join his organization.
People can join his organization.
Time for the 99.
By time, it's called Time Forward.
The 99.
99.org.
And his daughter is Aletha Brown. She's the one running it. I'm supposed to see her maybe this week.
And I'm just keeping it good in the hood and keeping it 147 on
But you know,
47.
you forgot about what's going to happen tomorrow.
Oh, of course.
Come on back over
Tomorrow
here.
I will be bringing you live news in the hood because our dear President Barack Obama will grace our presence on 47th Street. If you look out today, they have paved the sidewalk. They have cleaned all the stores because our great president is coming. The president is coming. Are you ready to see the president? I know I am because I'm going to be shopping in that thing tomorrow looking for my Barack to come out. You know I gave him a 5-day notice when I worked at Acres Realty. He was 3 months.
You going to cook something for him?
No, he's not going to eat my food.
Why wouldn't he do everybody else do?
Well, you know, but that's all right. He got too many men.
Let's make a chest pie for him.
Well, we can make it, but
he gonna want it though.
Security is not gonna give.
Let me tell you something. What's her name? What's the name of the one that LaDonna Tittle? She want to do it for him. Want me to be on her show, do the chest pies for him. You think we should do that?
Yeah, we should do that. Tittle in the middle.
I mean, do you think so, really?
Yes.
I don't know about that. 'Cause her girlfriend doing some type of chest pies from Indianapolis.
Well, I don't care. It's not.
But it ain't
chest
design.
pies. It's your chest
Well,
pies.
she said she's supposed to get them in Starbucks though.
Well, whatever she do, we better.
But okay, but why we want to be on her show then? Why don't we do your show showing the chest pies?
Okay, then we can do.
Well, can't you do it?
I tell you what, we'll keep it good in the hood with 147 on 47 with Barbara.
Okay, you can show how to do my chest pies,
yes,
right?
I will show the people.
And then what? Maxine's macaroni, chili mac.
No, chili mac.
Because we can do that same type of show.
Only if it's with ground turkey.
Right. And see, we can do that same type of show, filming you doing it. I don't want to do that because see, we competing. Her friend is talking about she getting Starbucks. Ain't nobody doing a chest pie like me though. I don't use sugar.
Well, the price is in the pudding. The pudding is in the price.
But Wanda Lewis is getting mine and Jewels.
Okay, well that's good then. Well, we keeping it 147 on 47 with Barbara Thompson, of B&G
turn
Enterprises.
around and let them show me about these chest pies too.
Okay.
Cause see about the chest pies. See, cause I know. See, the Donna Tittle, and let me get over here with you too, right here. See, Donna Tittle said that her girlfriend is getting these chest pies in Starbucks. That's all right. Because if Barbara get see, my chest pies are totally different. They by Nola Marie Chin. My stepmother was part Chinese. Chin. Nola Marie Means-Standberry. So Chinatown also got the chest pies, and they know who. These chest pies come through here. This is CCBC, CCUC. That's how I got saved. That's how I stayed in church. It was because of CCUC and the Chinese people. Because the American people was loving Bill and Hillary Clinton so much, and they put my son in DCFS. I can go to no American church. So the Chinese people know about this chest pie. So I don't know how her girlfriend gonna get them. Maybe she gonna get them in Starbucks. I don't care. Because I'm gonna end up incorporating. This is IPF.com. And I'm situated now with Richardson Paulo, African Life Youth Foundation. Okay, we're going to do Uganda coffee from Uganda. That's the best coffee bean. And then Charles Quiz, he's in Ghana. They coming over here. They're getting ready. They said, you need help. Nobody's helping you. So they come. Some of the people like Festo in Kenya, they're all coming over here. But they said they know I've been sick and I need help with keeping my organization going. And I'm getting ready to incorporate. Like this is IPF.com, a.k.a. it means items priced fairly. I'm going to be doing house water. And house water is serious because the water problem is the most serious problem we have. Now you go to Food and Water Watch, it's the house water that people are going to be using. So legally, because I'm an NGO, because I get no money, right now I can get bottles and put my label on it and say house water. So it's not staying in any store longer than what? See, they said now you're buying water from these stores in these plastic bottles. No. See, my house water, I can bring them up here. See, I can run that house water, bring them up here somewhere, sell it to you. Or you can, well, I would like people to buy it, really. You know, $1. It's straight from the house in cold with my label on it. Because they said now, I got 2 videos up. I'm with Chicago Street Journal, Ask Ernestine. Chicago Street Journal newspaper. I used to be with Chicago Defender. Ask Alice. I don't think it's nothing but a token paper now. But Ron Carter speaks true. You know, we had a meeting, so we're going to have a summit meeting about taking over land and stuff and finding out who owns land. And that's what it's about, in the spirit of Black Wall Street. And this is in the spirit of Black Wall Street. I never knew Mark did so much to you. He don't want to say, turn around and turn the camera around. There he sits right there. Turn the camera around on him. Because I didn't ever know he did so much that you could tell that he didn't want to be seen. But see, he's doing something now, taking care of business. Mm-hmm. How many minutes is that? It ain't even 20 minutes, is it?
18.
Well, turn around. At least it's like that'd be a half-an-hour show. Come on. Just say something else. See, I want to know how much, see, I want to keep this going.
And I am also every Sunday. I feed the homeless at 4730 South Prairie. What I do is right now, I go around to the food pantry and collect the food, and sometimes I ask a $1 donation for the simple reason I have to pay for my paper products and my transportation into the food pantry.
Right.
If you want to donate anything and keeping it good in the hood, you can call 773-936-8234, and I will be glad to take a donation, drop off a bag of groceries, ground turkey only, bell peppers. I got
onions, right?
Onions,
tomatoes,
whatever.
Potatoes.
I take it because I get them chili. I make soup, everything. I'm keeping it good in the hood with B&G Enterprise. And we're out here doing this Keepin 147 on 47 at the Black Wall Street National Office at 4655 South King Drive, Suite 203, where Mark S. Alley is the chairman, veteran activist, and all that.
And then we supposed to start having the line dances and for scholarship, and we supposed to have exercising for scholarship too.
Yeah, we're having fundraisers. We're going to have line dancing, scholarship, bowl, skates. Whatever you feel your flavor, just come and see me, and I will satisfy
you know what? Now,
your
you know what?
flavor.
Bowling is what I want to do, and line dancing.
Yes,
and
we're going to go to some organizations where we can get a discount because we do have a 501c3, a non-for-profit organization.
We're going to start our own line dancing.
And we're going to do it and keeping it good. So look for me in your hood if you're keeping it good. But if you're not keeping it good, guess what? BLAT will not be there. But if you're keeping it good,
you got 10 more minutes. You got 10 more minutes.
And I also want to give a shout out to Callahan Funeral. They're located at 70th and Halsted. I had a funeral there. I did the decoration. I did the catering. And I was so delighted to meet Miss Callahan. She has been in existence in Inglewood for over 25 years. And she was telling me about all the different funerals that she have donated and did for people of violence.
Whoa.
But we're trying to stop that.
See, we never knew that.
President Obama will be here tomorrow to meet with the chief police officer to figure out how we can put these guns down. And I wonder why there are churches on every block and the churches are not coming out to get the young people active. Because before we can judge anybody, we got to sweep around our doors first.
That's right.
How you going to preach to the same people
Really?
every Sunday and you not in the neighborhood
doing
preaching
anything
to the prostitutes, the gang members, the drug offenders? They're people too.
That's
but you
right.
try to walk around here and put your nose up in the air, and guess what? They are somebody's sons just like we are.
Really?
My father is rich. I am a child of God.
Really?
I am covered by the blood.
Amen.
So why shouldn't you look at the next person?
Right.
That same person you looking down on might be the one that have to give you life.
Amen.
When you get ready to when you go to your heaven and you might need some blood, do you stop the doctor and ask what color does that blood come from?
Really?
No, your body receives blood. Blood is a neutral color that runs through everybody's vein.
Really?
So if it runs through my vein, it runs through yours. Now, nobody is a pure blood anymore.
Really?
We all are mixed.
Right.
So,
and you know what I hate too, Barbara? I hate these people here that get so holier than thou till they get a lot of rules and regulations of what they don't like and what they do like. And then, you know, since like I said, Jesus Christ drank wine, and I'm so glad I like Moscato, and I'm so glad I like Barefoot because it's in Walgreens, and I'm so glad I still want to dance, and so I don't see nothing wrong with that. So the South Side, we need to bring back the clubs. You know, we need to bring back liquor stores. We need to bring back businesses.
When we had all these clubs on 47th Street, I moved here in
Everybody came through here.
And we had the Regal.
Yes.
We had, I forgot this little
what about
this
that
lounge right here that lady owned for years.
And that one that was a historic, it was there, was 43rd, it was a historical place.
We have known
all these historical,
and all that.
And ain't nothing wrong with it.
That's what the black people did to release their frustration.
But that's what everybody do, but they go north now, see.
And we gospel dance. What do you call the Holy Ghost?
Yeah.
That's a dance.
That's right.
That is a dance.
But it don't have to be.
When you get the Holy Spirit, that's a dance.
Right.
The Indians dance for rain.
Right.
They dance for growing their crop.
Amen.
So I look at dance as a form of release exercise.
And you don't have to be holier than thou.
And you don't have to be holier than thou. Because the same people that you judge is the same one that's going to bust hell wide open.
Really?
So
ain't that the truth?
All I'm saying is, you have to practice what
And now
you
they're
preach.
saying, now everybody's into dancing in the hospitals. Okay, now they're telling me even, okay, you got to dance. Now they're telling me
when
I
you
got
go
to
to physical therapy in the hospital, the first thing they want to do is for you to move your legs. That's what
but they calling it dancing thing now. Because that's why the Dr. Loretta Hall Martin, she goes to Rush Presbyterian, and she teaches it for the people in these hospitals and these senior citizens places. They're teaching dance and moving.
I know for a fact that dancing is good for the soul.
Yes.
Dancing, I am a certified
Didn't David dance?
I am a certified nursing assistant. And when I go into these nursing homes, that's the first thing I do. Tell them let's dance.
Yes, right.
Because everybody
and bringing in
knows
joy.
how to dance. And you can get people through dancing and through food.
Yes.
Food is power because it brings people together.
Right.
If you ever want to get a family together.
But some of them figure, look here, some of them figure, well, I can preach the word. Well, see, they've been preaching the word since I was a little girl, and I'm 71 years old. I'm so glad my mother was not a crazy Christian. I'm so glad my mother got paid to go to churches. I'm so glad my mother also had a policy reel going, so I know all about church.
That goes to show you that you watch who pray over you.
Because everybody liked my mother, the whole block.
And worth praying for. See, just like everybody that's called Lord, Lord, Lord ain't going to heaven.
Really?
See, we got some people worshiping God, some people worshiping the devil.
And some worshiping themselves.
And which one are you worshiping?
Some of them worshiping themselves.
Yeah, that's self-centered.
Well, I don't want this and I don't want that. But, see, Chinese people, you know what I like about the Chinese church? They never come in. They come in with serious stuff about Christ. Yeah. They don't come in with the self-centered stuff about whether you smoke, whether you drink, whether you do. They show movies of people suffering in China trying to praise the Lord. They show serious stuff. They hit on the grace. Because in the Bible it'll say the ministers today don't have the grace that God has given them. They want to dictate and rule and control, and they're not dealing with the hardships. Just like now, one savvy veteran, Meosha Thomas, when she tell her story, I think the way she was hurt in that war, the way she was all disfigured, I told her, I said, you got to write a book. I said, you got to write a book, and please pass it out to all these people and these apostle ladies so they can have grace on skin, so they can know that you done suffered all kind of physical pain. You done been blowed up. You done been, and that girl there got that one savvy veteran, Meosha Thomas, I met her. She got the prettiest, nicest character, and she's been through some serious. Well, but her body been all blowed up and stuff, and she's construction surgery. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so half of these people get up preaching ain't been through none of that. When your skin and stuff been blowed up, you know, when you had to be sitting somewhere sick and crippled and stuff for 6 and 7 months and blowed up. You know, so they need to get the real grace in these churches. Otherwise, you know, you can see through them, and they're a waste of time. And as a matter of fact, if they don't preach about what's going on Sundays, big business. Well, I know one thing about Carmelita, she'll preach on it, but then she'll turn around and tell you what she don't like. Because I put that tape up anyway. She'll preach on that, and I'm thankful for her to do that. But all this other kind of stuff, she got going, I can't be under nobody when I'm over you in so many ways, even with my organization. You know, I can't follow behind somebody who's not truly a leader in my book, but she could be, but she don't want to be. You know, so therefore I leave it alone. Shit.
Okay, well, I'm going to end it today, and I want to let
you know what, and just go 2 more minutes, girl. Look here. Well, I'm surprised. See, I'm trying to get this to a 30-minute video.
Okay, well, I'm so glad to be living at 47.
Girl, this is nice. This is a 30-minute show.
And I am so glad to be honored to be living in the historical Bronzeville community.
Yes.
I take honor to that. And I am so pleased to be living.
You need to research where you live, because you live in something.
And I'm going to do research, Ernestine, to where I live.
Really? Because somebody great did that.
Right now, I am just
That's why we had that cooking thing in your house. Because your house is beautiful.
Okay.
And you're a clean person and cook, you know. See, we want to do, and we want to say cooking with Barbara. You know, on the B&G Enterprises, it's like what Donna Tittle said, cooking with Tittle. Okay, well, we can cook with Barbara. We know we can cook with Barbara now.
Yeah.
I mean, 47th Street, no. Yeah. Look at that. One moment. Keep going. Yeah.
So, yesterday I made red beans and rice for all my patrons on 47th Street.
What?
And I made hot water cornbread.
I should have came over here.
And that's what we ate. And this Friday and Sunday, I will be doing
you made red beans and rice and cornbread.
Girl, that's turkey mac and the chili turkey.
Oh.
Okay. So,
well, turn around.
Stop by, come by and get a $3 bowl of chili mac.
Chili mac.
Or either a $2 bowl.
That chili mac is in reference to my sister Maxine from the Chili Bowl, Indianapolis, Naptown in the house.
Yeah,
chili
Naptown.
mac.
Yeah. So just tell me what you want, and I'll be sure to deliver what's doing good in the hood. on 47. 147 on 47. Keeping it 100.
Hey.
Because if I'm saying it, you know it must be true. Because I don't say nothing that ain't good in the neighborhood. Goodbye and so long. Thank you very much.
Okay, now I'm gonna let it roll though. It's got to be 30 minutes. That's good.
Tell them about the poll.
Yeah, that's good. Now this is